All right, this is homework practice 10-6. What's great with this one is the students can solve it any way that they would like to. They can use a number line, they can regroup, whatever way they would like to do it is just fine. And then it says for them to explain their strategy, why they chose the one that they did. So let's start with our number one, 192 plus 587. I'm just going to stack these, 192 plus 587. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. So we have 779. And I can say I stacked them and added. Okay? Here's another one. 269 plus 658. 9 plus 8 is 17. 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 1 more is 12. We have to regroup again. And 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. So we get 927. And we can write exactly the same thing over here. I stacked them and added. If they decided to draw out a number line, they could say, I drew out a number line. So we're just seeing that they're able to explain how they did it, but basically with stacking and regrouping, it's pretty simple. Again, here's another one. I'm going to just stack and regroup because this is really the way that they're going to be doing math most often in life as they get older. We're not going to be using number lines all that often. It's just great for a visual concept. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 3 plus 8 is 11. We have the 1 there and regroup that one. 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9, so we get 919. And again, they can just say, I stacked, added, and regrouped to solve. It's pretty easy. Okay, we have 701 plus 103, 701 plus 103, 1 plus 3 is 4, 0 plus 0 is 0, 7 plus 1 is 8, so we get 804 as our sum. And again, they can say the same thing over there. Okay, higher order thinking. Explain two different ways to find 562 plus 399. So one way that we could do it is one called compensation. Whereas if we add 1 to one side, we also do the same to add them out. So we've done this before in class. So 562 plus 399 equals something. Well, if I am going to add 1 over here to make that 400. So now I have 562 plus 400. We are going to go ahead and solve that. Well, this is pretty easy. If I wanted to just go ahead and do this, the hundreds would be 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 0 is 6. And 2 plus 0 is 2. Is 500 or 962. But because we added 1 over here to really make it 400, we need to subtract 1 over here because that 1 was just to kind of round up to make it easier. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So our real answer is 961. Another way would be using possibly place value. So we could do 500 plus 60 plus 2 plus 300 plus 99 plus 9. And we could go across that way and add them together as well. So just another strategy the students can use. So you'd have basically 11 here. We'd have to regroup. That 1 over here could be added over there, so we get 160. And just going through and adding to make it a little bit easier. I know it can be a little bit confusing, so that becomes 100 there. So this here technically becomes 160. And then we had 800. So 800 plus 160 is 960 plus 1 equals 961. So just two other ways. We've talked about them in class, just other strategies for the students to use. Okay, finally our assessment here. This one does say use a number line to solve. 519 adults are at a fair. 519. 369 children are at the fair. How many people are at the fair and all? So what I like to do is when we do number lines, I like to go 300 plus 60 plus 9. So we have 519 plus 300 is going to put us at 819. 819 plus 60. And if the students do mental math, we've got a 6 here plus a 1 here. That's going to put us at 879 because 6 plus 1 is 7. And then we need to add 9 more. Plus 9. So there's a couple different ways they can do it, but if they're using their mental math, 9 plus 9 they know is going to be 18. So 879, well, we've got our 9 here, plus 9, but 9 plus 9 is going to be 18. So that's going to take us up to 888. And then it says to explain, so I can say I added 300 to 519, and then I added 60 and 9 more. So pretty basic there.